Welcome to Skill Header with another masterpiece of the Master Business Accounting Project. Please click on the I button to access the complete playlist and bookmark it. A profit and loss statement, also known as an income statement, is a financial report that shows a business's net profit or loss over a specific period, monthly, quarterly, or yearly. It answers the very important question, is the business making money or losing money? You know we've built a simplified system that removes complexity and focuses on what really matters. Understanding if the business is making a profit or not. We've built the system using 4 main accounts: assets, liabilities, equity, expenses. In this structure, we don't use revenue as a separate account, maintaining the receivables and inventory from the assets. So we don't need invoices to track income. Instead, we track balances of customers, suppliers, and general journal entries to determine profit and loss. The alternative, standard profit and loss statement. Here, every income source, like sales, services, or commission, is recorded under a separate revenue group, and expenses are detailed clearly as well. It also requires more setup, invoice-based workflows, a more detailed chart of accounts. Why to choose the easy method? First, I built this system for people who want to start simple, understand their finances, and grow their business without needing to be an accountant. Once they're ready, they can always upgrade to the advanced method with revenue tracking and full financial reports. It's your turn now. I'd love to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's shape the future of smarter, simpler, advanced accounting together. Let's get started building our profit and loss statement.
Logging on to the Master Business Accounting Project. In the last video, we completed the User Access Control Profile section. We have completed the Business Startup system. Let's make the My Business tab work. Copy the Unbound Business form and rename the copied form. Select the record source of the form with the business table and change all the unbound objects to bound to the table fields, including text boxes and combo boxes. Change the references to bound objects in the on-click event of the Office Address Copy button. Create a Save button by copying. Open the main dashboard form in Design View to insert the My Business form under the Preferences section. I am restarting the database by clicking on Compact and Repair. It looks fine, but one-time selection options must be disabled. Moving on to the real work of the business profit and loss statement. Create a table first. This table will contain the beginning and ending dates of the financial period, assets, liabilities, and calculated equity, including owner's drawings and any additional capital contributed by the owner within the financial year. You can change the currency format as per your requirement or location. It's time to add a drawings account under owner's equity. We have already had an equity account with a group of capital, and as you can see, there are two sub-accounts of owner's capital and additional capital, but we have to get the drawings account separate from the capital group. Add one to the equity main account number and create a new group. The type of the account must be built in, so deletion would not be possible for the user. Now, create a sub-account based on the accounts group. Next is to create a query merging both the main and subchart of accounts tables. The query is as per the requirement, where both the additional capital and the drawings accounts are also available separately. All the required table and the chart of accounts upgradation is completed. Move on to calculate the profit and loss elements from the business startup form. This is the formulation to calculate the business startup profit and loss elements. Let's open the query in front so references can be made without problem. The equity is calculated. These finishing code lines should move below the profit and loss calculation code. To get the business started, the existing records in the tables should be deleted. Let's complete the business startup process and fill out the business form. There are a couple of errors due to the name of the query and the reference in the profit and loss table. Let's resolve these. This field name has to be corrected. That's great. The assets, liabilities, and equity have been calculated for the startup of the financial year, including the beginning of the profit and loss. It's time to build the profit and loss statement. Create a new form. Select the profit-loss table as the control source of the form. Copy a button and label from another form. Create a text box to indicate the current financial year. Here is a technical aspect to arrange the text boxes or fields of the profit and loss elements. All bound text boxes have been added. Now move on to arrange. Remember, in accounting, the statement in brackets shows that the values will be calculated as minus, and if you remember the formula, it will be settled here accordingly. Very fine, it is not finished yet. Let's make the update button functional so the profit and loss can be calculated in real time. Rename the button first. We need to copy the previous code from the business startup form. To avoid the confusion, I copied the formula. Confirm the sub-account name of the owner's capital. Some calculations are not working. Let's rectify with a trick to use the NZ function with each calculation. That's great work. Our business profit and loss statement is now alive. It is time to integrate the profit and loss form with the main dashboard's preferences section. Looking great, let's give it a more professional look. Let's observe the changes in the profit and loss statement by creating a sales order and invoice. That is great. The sales invoice has been added to the profit and loss statement. Let's receive payment from the customer from the general journal and post it to the ledger and see the impact in the profit and loss statement. That is very great work. So, congratulations. The revenue, liabilities, and expenses will affect the profit and loss of the business, including COGS, cost of goods sold, and will automatically be calculated to examine whether a business is making a profit or not. On the other hand, you have a better idea about the revenue-based profit and loss calculation, which is a complex system but more featured. We are waiting for your valuable comments. If you learned and enjoyed our videos, please like, share, comment, and regularly visit skillheader.com for upcoming projects and videos with discount offers for you in the download section.